settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl presented by Prudential is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense comes out on the field for the first time today. Not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a full the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down play coming up. Play fake. Looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Stopping at the 34, that will be a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Nice grab. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on third down. But near the sticks, it's Williams. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone and spot the ball at the 2.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Hoosiers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback keeps it here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick completion with the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Pass complete on a crosser. He's well down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Hoosiers pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going. To throw, it's Mendoza. Good throw to the left, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. They should be able to pin them back deep there with his first punt. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they're spotted here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Miller. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Over the middle, it's Cuevas. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. That's caught. It's Portman. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Portman. Touchdown. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually stalled, came up empty. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Great cut, they whiff on him. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Off the play fake on first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Mendoza. Snags the quick throw. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And that pass ball is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. What a catch! Oh, he spins free. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing, and frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on the 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Ran down the middle. It's Adams. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, tied. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Direct snap to the back. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it on a counter. Picks up the first, looking for more. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
6th play of the drive coming up. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Looks left and finds his target there. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Trying to find some room. It's Hemby. Stopped right there at the line. No gain here.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pitches to the back. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it and try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Pulls it in. It's Portman.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Yeah, you know, know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. On the ground, it's Miller. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, brother. That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Pemby. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The receiver makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Pemby. The tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense. defensive coordinator, and you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, linebacker's right in his face.
Back to the end zone, but out of bounds and incomplete. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Pass rush gets home. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. But he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. They start the drive here. They can make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
See, see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Let me trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is caught on a comeback route. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback still with the football. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's caught on the crossing pattern. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Back to pass. It's Mendoza looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Wants to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
On 1st down, it's play action. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hoosiers. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
set now to try the PAT. To make the extra point, trail now 28-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Quarterback keeps the football. He's past the marker and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Now, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simpson. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. Brought down for a loss at completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's an option look. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Couldn't find anybody open. Just has to throw it away. Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's past the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. You're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush, sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The Hoosiers are on the move here. An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Will send their punt team on the field. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. QB keeper all the way. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong game by this quarterback.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain for 2nd and 4.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down at the 47.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Incompletion in the first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Hoosiers moving quickly down the field here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll stop him after a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on fourth down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Has the first down, is still going. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Punt over the middle. It's Cuevas. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the ground, it's Miller. Watch the spin move. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bama.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They start with an RPO. Big pass to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Takes the handoff. It's Hemby. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Quick throw, testing the middle. But they don't make the connection. That run is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Throwing off play action. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Zone. What a play. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And he knocks it right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The pass rush closing in. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Two-man clock with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. That's reeled in. It's Cooper. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The short hands, it's Pemby. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. First down and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks. That play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. The offense will take their 1st out of the half. They'll talk strategy here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going.
getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Hemby. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Bringing pressure. Pass rush gets home. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They bring him down, but now the play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
To throw, it's Mendoza. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Indiana. Still no answer for this offense. Now with no time left in this blowout loss, the 18 is to formality. The PAT is good. Doesn't matter much in the end as they go down.